This video is made for adult collectors because Black Flag Resynced just came out, so I know what I'm going to be playing for the next year. In order to do the size comparison that I want to do, because, you know, there's one specific one that everyone I know is going to want to see, I have to transform this. And I don't want to transform that because it kind of sucks. Oh, this Astro Train, man. We're not here to talk about him, we're here to talk about this, and this is much better. Optimus Prime has been a lot of things. A truck, a flying truck, a PS2, a truck, a car, a truck. Okay, there's been a lot of trucks. So seeing Optimus as something so different is always refreshing. And here we have a train. It's actually quite a nice chunky train mode with lots of color on it. I don't know if it's based on a real Japanese bullet train or something. I don't know that much about things that go choo-choo, but I really like this train. Shout out to Sam's Forge for helping me finally get one of these. He's a pretty solid shaft of a train. That's a sentence that I just said. Okay, I'm never saying that again. It's a pretty solid brick. That sounds marginally better, but it's a cool ass thing for Optimus Prime to turn into. I always love when they break conventional alt modes for characters. The Allspark blue windows goes pretty well with the white and the other blue, but it does look a wee bit weird on the red to me. It is a Go figure, so the plastic is fine, but a bit thin feeling. It's not terrible, but like most modern figures are gonna feel better. He doesn't link up with anything, well, mainly because the back end looks like a mess, but also because there was no other train figures at the time for him to link up with anyways. I thought he was gonna be the same size as these Takara trains, but no, he doesn't work with them, but oh well, I guess that's just me getting my hopes up. Now, this idiot does like to scream at you through the world's most unpleasant sounding speaker. It's like so tinny, but here it is. All right, let's turn him on. That sounds so bad. Where is the speaker? I think it's like in here somewhere. Okay. Apparently if you hold the button down, it does something different. It's still going. It's still going. Does it stop ever? What? Do I have, what? Do I press the button? Okay. That's just him saying, I am Optimus Prime. Okay. It sounds. Yay, I get, that was annoying. Now it does become a dragon. Yes, a dragon. Well, not a dragon per se, but, well, it's that. Okay, so the dragon mode involves this piece of armor because he comes with 2 pieces of armor for 2 different combined modes. They do store on the back of the train, but we're going to use this one for dragon mode. We don't need it now. So you got to get him mostly into robot mode, and it was kind of weird. I couldn't find instructions online for this. I had to watch several different YouTube videos in order to figure this out. But we're going to lift that up. We're going to take this back section here and lift this up and out and then fold it back here, and it's going to peg into the side. Right there. Get this up. Push it. Push it. Push it in. Come on. Get into the hole. There we go. And then we want to unpeg the feet and just bring this entire assembly, split it, bring it out. Make sure it doesn't unpeg at the torso. Leave that there. Come on. There we go. And then you peg the legs back together because they need to stay together. And they don't want to, there they go. And that's, yeah, that's that done. Then we're going to open this up. You're going to bring these bits out right here. You're going to open this section up. You want to take these bits and rotate them this way because they're on little rotating hinges there. Fold the claws out and collapse that back. Take this piece here and you want to bring it down. And it's going to clip in to place underneath. Bit of a pain in the ass to get that out, but we'll worry about that later. So again, bring this out. Rotate this around, fold out the claws, collapse this. Then you bring this down and it should clip in right here. So you bring the arms down and the claws will peg in to that. And then on this side as well, get this up and in. There you go. And he's sort of prepped himself. Now we take this bit. You want to fold this out on both sides and bring this whole section around. That will sort of fold this clear piece up and get it out of the way and expose this peg. So you take this bit and you want to bring it around here, and then you want to peg the dragon head into the front. It does lift this up, but we'll just leave that there. Then this bit, oh, I forget where this, all right, it goes here. You take it and you peg it in to the top here of the train. I keep missing. There it goes. Oh, that made a terrible sound. And then you take the swords and they just sort of plug in up here. I guess they could count as wings or something. And yeah, that's a dragon apparently. What is that? That's not a dragon. That's a hot dog with a head. Yeah, let's just do robot. So going to robot mode from here, you're kind of halfway there already if you're in dragon mode. This does get longer, by the way. Here's the same Astro Train. It gets quite a bit bigger, but we're gonna just rip all the armor off because he doesn't need all of that. Get that off. Get that off. So the first thing we're gonna do is bring the arms out. You gotta bring those shoulders all the way up, flip the head up as well. Then we're gonna unclip this. Oh boy. I'm gonna rip my nails out if I do. There we go. It clips in and it's kind of tight, but you bring that down, then you take this entire assembly, split it, and it's gonna come around. This hinge is going to clip into the combiner joint thing here, while this tab is gonna go into this slot. So you get that lined up, squeeze that in, peg that in place, then you bring this blue part down and that will peg that all together, and now you have a really solid torso. This will be an issue later. You want to split the legs, fold down the feet, and then you want to come back here and take these panels and rotate them in to sort of fill out the leg. It also acts as like a heel of sorts. And there he is standing up. Then you bring this flap back here, rotate the arms around, bring these pieces back. You can leave these folded up or fold it in if you like. I like folding them out, just kind of gives them a bit more flair, but you peg that into place there. Then you do on this side, same thing, but the peg is now on the arm itself. So it tabs in to the white piece, and this side holds a lot more securely than this side. This side pops out all the time. This side, it takes a little bit of effort, right? That's a little bit annoying, that inconsistency. Also, his hips have so much play in them. It's kind of annoying. Get him standing there. Then you take this piece, you fold that down, that forms his fake grill chest thing. And that's Optimus EXprime. Holy moly. Now that's a cool ass Optimus Prime design. With the shield and the double Sentinel Thanos sword looking thing. Taking all of this off for a moment, and I love all the hard angles he hits with this design. He is a bit... Oh, yeah, the chest sticks out way too far and the back has all this crap. And then there's the train bits on the arms that I would be okay with if they liked staying in place. His feet are small versions of his alt mode. Bro is wearing shoes of himself. It's like if Optimus Prime bought Optimus Prime slippers to wear. I do love the head and all the nice sculpted details and the angles of both the crest and the ears, but it is a very tiny head on this body. It's like his head got stuck in the dryer or something. The sculpted detail all over this figure is pretty okay. There isn't a lot on it. The arms have some, but there are a lot of flat spaces. Same with the legs. I like the sort of slatted armor at the base of them and the knee pads, but then there's like a lot of flat, empty nothing. And same with the arm kibble chunks. It kind of gives off that pseudo Dollarama KO vibe, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I do find it kind of funny that they gave him the truck chest with the windows and the grill. Wholly unnecessary, and I honestly would have preferred a fully trained torso, but it is kind of funny. The hip skirt does suck. So it pegs into the torso as part of the locking mechanism for the lower body, but it completely blocks forward motion at the hips. So in order to use them, you have to unpeg this section, and yeah, that's fine, but then the torso likes to, you know, flop around a little bit, which can be a bit annoying. He can hold his combiner armor as a shield of sorts, and then he has two massive swords that they give to Collector's Club Bludgeon as well, which is kind of weird. But then the other set of armor can peg onto his back, and that, yeah, that looks badass. He does have combined modes, but I don't have the other Go figures that, well, go with this. Get it? I'm funny. Please laugh. He has a pretty decent size. I'd say about like modern leader height when compared to 86 Prime and Megatron. His articulation though isn't the greatest. Head can rotate left and right, but the panel his head is on doesn't peg in, so it sort of just flops around. The shoulders can rotate and they can go in and out. He does have bicep swivels, soft ratcheting elbows, nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist. Unclipping the hip skirt allows for the legs to go forward and back. There, the waist is unpegged, and then they can go in and out. He does have above the knee rotation, ratcheted knees, and then the feet that can go forward and back a little bit. You aren't going to get him into an Iron Man or a Spider-Man. It has barely enough joints to get by, but it is still really cool. It isn't a great figure. I'd say it borderlines on good, but I like it a lot. It's a cool niche item that I'm happy with having. Damn, why is it so pricey online? I'd recommend it if you like trains, but not for however much eBay wants for it. But that's my look at EX Go Prime, or Go EX Prime is actually what it's called. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.